Hello everyone. As part of today's discussion, we will discuss on ASP.NET Web Form UI controls. There are many UI controls which you can use for building your web application. One very important control you will see in all websites is a button control. Today we will discuss about button controls, its properties, its events, how to change the color, font size, all that we will discuss. Myself, I'm Chandrasekhar. Okay, what is a button control? Button control is a functionality which is used to post your submission, right, from the client side. Button control is used to display a push button on the web page. By default, this control is a submit button. We can write event handlers both on the client side and on the server side for this button control. We will also see that as part of today's practical sessions. There are properties associated with this button control, which includes changing of colors, font, size, text, all that. And there are events. So we will see that as part of today's session. So now I am going to go to Visual Studio and show you how to use the button control. Once you go to the Visual Studio, I suggest you click on New Project and select ASP Web Forms website or ASP an empty website. So I have already opened an empty website and I've added a default ASPX page. Alright, so once you open that, then you will see this ASPX page. In this page, you can, on the left hand side, you will see something called toolbox, and on the right hand side, you have what properties window. From the left side, from the toolbox, you can just drag and drop the button control. Once you drag and drop, their properties of this button control is shown in the right hand side here. Right, so let's change this properties name so that it looks better. Okay, the ID for this button is button 1. I'll name it as btn submit. Okay, and I will also change the text of this control as submit button. You can see the text got changed of this button. Let's look at other properties, like for example you want to change the background color. Let's change the background color of this to something blue. Okay, so you can make this as blue. You can add border to this. For example, I wanted to add a dark border to that, so you can see the dark border appearing there. There are different styles. Yeah, you can make it as dotted, you can make it as none. For example, you can see here there is a dotted line which is coming on that button. Okay, once I select it back, you have got it border width, how much width you wanted to have. CSS, for example, font, we can change it. Yeah, we can make it as bold. See, the bold got changed. Italic, you can make it and it will become italic. And similarly, you have other fonts like size, you can increase the size. For color, you can change it. For example, for color, I can make it as red. Right, see, you can make that change to red color, right? And similarly you have got different behaviors. Yeah, so this we can enable it and then change the behaviors. So you can also add a tooltip, like for example this is a submit button. Right, so this is a tooltip which I wanted to give for this. Then you can also see that. Then there is an event called on click event. So here on you can write JavaScript to write the scripts to handle the event on the client side. There are two types of event: client side event and server session. Okay, for example, now there is a click event. I would try to double click on this. This will write a server side event, btn submit click. For example, if you can wanted to show some message, you can show it as response dot button clicked. You know, for example, this button name is submit button. Let's say submit button clicked. Right, let's run this application. Then you will see that a response comes and shows as submit button. Similarly, you can also write the uh, client side events. So we'll also see that how it will help. Now, whenever you click this button, this postback is going to happen, means that it's going to go to the server and get the response from there. So the application is running. Once it pops up, it started building, and then we can see how the response goes to the server and comes back. So now, yeah, now the button has launched. So if I click this button, then a message is displayed, okay, stating btn submit is clicked, means button submit is clicked. Now let's see how we can write some scripts on the client side. So I'm going to stop this now. I put something called alert. Are you sure about to submit this page? Okay, the alert message is you are about to submit this page. I click okay and then run it. Now you can see that there is a message that is shown as alert, which is shown before it gets submitted to the server. Okay, as soon as I click this, there is an exclamation symbol that is coming as an alert. Are you about to submit the? You are about to submit this page. Click OK. Then it gets submitted to the server, and the message comes from the server side. Similarly, there is another functionality which had two options, either to cancel it or to enable it. Let's see what is the second option. The second option is called confirm. Yeah, you can say you wanted to perform this action or you wanted to cancel that action. So both can be uh, taken care here. Now on client click, I wrote something called return confirm. Are you about to submit this page? You are about to submit this page. So you wanted to submit this or not. For example, do you want to submit this page? Let's write it like this. Do you want to submit this page? Huh? If you click yes, then the message should post it to the server, otherwise it should go to the client itself, so it should not come back. So when I run this now and I click it, see you are about to submit this page. Message came, then I submitted it, it clicked. But on click return confirm, so now I am asking to confirm this. So I will save this and then run it. So as soon as you do that, it will ask for a confirmation. It was not saved, so that was it was showing the alert itself. Now it's going to show the confirmation. See, it's asking the confirmation message. Do you want to submit this page? If I say cancel, it will not be submitted on the server side. However, if I say OK, then it will be submitted on the server side and the page gets refreshed and the submit button click message appears here. So in the subsequent session, we will discuss on the text box and grid controls and all other controls.